Thank you for everybody that's been watching the videos. I did want to just go back to this part of her hand when she's bending this finger, and nobody has sent me horrible messages really on this one, not many that I've seen. If they are horrible, they just get immediately deleted, so I won't remember them or who they're from. But the whole point about this is it's almost impossible to do what she's doing when she bends her finger back, right? It is impossible, right? For most of us, to even comprehend. Yes, if you've got that. A couple of people wrote whatever it is, syndrome, that's what it is, it's a syndrome. Then yes, maybe you can, but what people are forgetting is I've slowed this footage right down. I've completely slowed it down, so it is done a lot quicker. And if you have, most people, even though they can do it, will have to push their finger and then push it back. She does not push her finger back. I mean, look at that. And then what people didn't seem to gather was, look at her finger. Her finger has now turned into, a toe with a toenail on it. She's gone from a painted finger to a toe. Now I think, there you go. Anyway, and also that finger, which is completely bent back, is then wrapping itself round her finger. I've never seen anything like it. But at full speed, you just don't see it. So this is why I slowed it down, because it looked pretty strange to me. Slowing it down, blowing it up. Oh look, she's got Chris Watts' thumb. Do you see that? But anyway, it does take a bit of the clarity away, I do know it. But look, just here, we have now lost a painted fingernail, and it has turned into a toenail. A toe with a nail on it. And it's brown. Why would they want to do this to people? Just say these, well, I am saying this is not correct, manipulated, made up, these footages are wrong. But why would they want to add these extra bits in? Why would they want to do this? Are they really taking the mickey out of us that much? Because that's all I can see is that they know that we're that stupid, we're not going to notice. A toe turns up in the footage and her finger becomes a toe. Brown, ugly. Nothing like her painted nails. But you didn't see it. Because they're banking on you not noticing all these problems. I suggest everybody slow the footage down, because a lot of people have changed their minds now about what they're watching. But do you see how that finger wraps round that toenail? Look at that. I mean, just look at it. Why do this to someone? Please. Why are they doing this? It's just horrible. Oh my goodness gracious me, just looking through this video, I'm not doing the whole of Dr. Phil's or anything like that, but I was just looking at it, right, and then suddenly I noticed as it was playing, the curtains, when they're sort of panning around showing us coming back, I hadn't noticed that actually they were filming it in daylight and night time. Must have taken quite a long time. Just keep an eye on here. Well, daytime, nighttime, rug there, not there. I'm not saying that this bit's wrong or anything, but his microphone thing changes, and then when we flip through the thing, he looks like he's, well, it just looks different. So Frank Senior, Frank Junior. Anyway, put the special effect on and look, it actually shows what's happening much better there. Anyway, my main concern is that they used this channel, Denver 7, to go on national television to ask for our laws to be changed, okay? And I just want to know, why did they have to green screen outside her house? Weren't they just outside her house? But they're not, they're green screening, and then it isn't even that, is it? The solicitor, or the person that's supposed to be standing next to him, bears a great big resemblance to Chris Watts. Anyway, like I said, right in front of us, they're trying to get the laws changed. They're doing it in front of you. These people are calling the shots. Anyway, I think someone independent needs to go through this case. But anyway, I'm not going to carry on this, because I just wanted to show people that there's something wrong again. Anyway, thanks for all the support and everything, and Yes, I can't wait till we get past the Watts case myself, but I don't know where we go after this. I wanted to see who Frank looked more like. I was a bit shocked because I put all their faces in, because that's what I do. I look at their eyes, top of their nose, and I put him in. Now that's Nick. Chris, I think his name is Chris as well. He's one of supposedly Shanann's work friends at Thrive. Now he looks very like Nick Thayer as well, and it just goes on, and everybody looks like everybody else. But when I looked at this and his eyes, who do they look like? This is getting ridiculous. As this thing came down across Chris Watts' face, he reminded me of someone else with an armchair. Like, what is going on here? Please. And then, oh, is that Chris Watts or Nicola Atkinson's son, or who is it? Is it a solicitor? Is it? It's just awful what they've done to us. I'm sorry. Bit of footage of Frank and I wasn't sure if I actually saw Chris Watts, but if you look in the eyes and you look below, I just don't know. Do you see it? There's no eyes retelling things, you know. What is going on? What is going on? I haven't finished this bit of video, but you know, I don't want to go on too much about it anyway, because I keep making videos and either you wake up or are awake or you don't. But you know, this I'm going to show, I think I've recorded it, but that is the solicitor outside the house. Now, yes, who does it remind you of? Chris Watts. Now that is the solicitor outside this house the other day. And here he is again, and I'm going to show you where he's sitting with him. Do you remember when he did one where he's talking to the solicitors and stuff? So he's in there. Do you see? Do you see? There's a few Chris Wattses, by the way, guys. When you just break up the eyes and look at it like this, he looks, I don't know, that just looks more female-like at that moment. But anyway, I'm just going to show you what I do. And as you can see, do you see how much of the face now looks wrong as you're looking at it? You can actually see the different colours. So this goes in and out like that. So I reckon that bit of his face is that. And then this one, there's a line down here. I don't know how well you can see. In fact, I think it goes up there. We'll put it to about... And then he starts to look more like Chris Watts. Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? And then basically, if I take off that so you can see. Magic. Yes. Yes, this person is a lot fatter. But anyway, we'll just cancel that so you can see. You'd never believe me unless I show you the whole thing that it's the same guy. But look, you can see he's got makeup on. He's got makeup on. Anyway, we'll do this one with you here. Do you see our Chris Watts? Do you see him? Take that off. Do you see him? Do you see him? Do you see it? Do you see it? That was for a reader, someone that comes to the channel that says they love me singing. I don't think I've got a very good voice at all. In fact, my kids will, my family will tell me to shut up. But anyway, do you get the gist that, you know, it's just looking so like him. Yes, different colour hair maybe, tweak here, fatter here, thinner there, whatever they've done, however they've done it. There you go, sitting with Dr. Phil. They're talking about all the things that he did, and he's actually sitting there. Oh my God, this is the most craziest thing to try and explain to people. The very man they put in prison is actually sitting there talking about the very man they put in prison. Oh, this is just crazy. And we've already done this one. There you go. Already done this one. Chris Watts. He's Chris Watts, the district attorney. This is getting crazy. I would like Donald Trump to look at this case. It's Chris Watts. Oh, so there you go. So it's so tangled, this case, so tangled. And then we move on to this one. Now this is one of the other solicitors, supposedly at the trial. Now, I said in this video, I'm just showing you a bit, he's also got Chris Watts' eyes. And I looked at it and I thought, oh, it does, maybe not in that bit, but it reminds me of him. So I was right, because in the video we put out yesterday, the biggest comment that people can see is they think that Nate is in here somewhere in yesterday's video, and also this Nicola Atkinson's son Nicholas. Now he has the same eyes as Chris Watts. It's just unbelievable, and looks like he's wearing makeup. Why do they all look like they've got makeup on? Anyway, same eyes as Chris Watts. And then we're just going to move on, because now who does he look like when the box disappears? I'd be so confused if I was playing the main character and someone else's son, and you know, but anyway, I actually did think, and I put that in that video, I just put it up, but I said, well, we won't go there now, because it was like, oh, not someone else now included that looks like them. You know, looks like the same person playing different parts. Anyway, let's move on a little bit. Here we go. I think this is the bit now. Who does he look like now? Now I've said that. And then it's not even that. There's this guy here who's got exactly the same mouth as him. So he's playing him as well. So they're playing multiple parts. I already said this. Already done this one. And then I already did this one here with this officer coming out of the garage, if you can see down the bottom. That is unscrambled. But that guard has the same mouth. Just there, show you. So we've got that mouth there. And that guard has the same mouth as him. So they must be all playing multiple parts. I think I'm going to vomit.